Good morning. It's day 81. We're about mile 1165 miles. And got an early start this morning around 6. It's cool views. Looking at the map, looks like a pretty easy day today. A couple, maybe 3,000 or 4,000 foot climbs, back to back, but we're a much lower elevation now, so these climbs don't suck the life out of you like they did through the Sierra. Had a cool camp spot last night. Pushing to Sierra City today, or first thing in the morning actually, for another resupply, and then we're gonna have to figure out fire closure situation ahead. We unfortunately may have to drive around some closed trail in the next couple days. Not something I'm excited about or wanted to do. Thankfully, it's not the best section of trail that we're missing, and these are some of the pros, I guess, and I guess we will be knocking out some chunks of miles off the total of 2650, which happens every year, but we're trying to shoot, we're shooting for an October 1st finish, so that's gonna help. As far as I know right now, there's about somewhere between 60 and 100 miles of trail closure due to, I think it's the lava fire. I'm not sure which fire it is, but it's a fire. And it's in the Beldon to Chester section. Beldon, California to Chester, California. So we may be looking for transportation from Sierra City up to Chester, to be determined. All right, have a wonderful day. All right, day 83. Yesterday, unfortunately, had to get a ride around at 130 miles of the trail due to the Dixie Fire. So we took a ride from friend of a friend of a friend from Sierra City up to Chester, and we are back on the trail. We're in Lassen National Park. We're going through kind of a burn area. Got my buddy Gutfish back there. A couple of old goats hanging. It's a couple of 50-year-old bros, and we are through a section. There's a 19-mile section through Lassen where you're required to have a bear can if you can't. We do not have bear cams. There's a lot of bears out here. So we're pushing a 26.5 mile day. It's about 6 p.m. So haven't really been shooting a whole lot of video today. Running out of space on my phone. I'm shooting too much. So I gotta clean up some of the videos and photos. Take out some old stuff so I can keep shooting. But to be honest with you, outside of the fire that is now behind us, I took a couple photos of that this morning. Pretty dramatic. Hiked through some smoke today. But we have physically hiked over 1,200 miles. But we are at mile, I think we're around mile 1360 something now on the trail. So we've probably hiked 1,220, 1,230 miles in total. There was no 1,200 marker. And unfortunately, we missed the halfway point marker due to the fires. The fire actually crossed the trail. And I believe, as far as we know, the information we got, one of the stops on the trail, Beldon, not a big place, but you know, a lot of people sent resupply boxes there. We're under the impression that Beldon has been burned down. We know they evacuated, and the interactive fire model that we have been using to figure out where to go, and along with the Pacific Crest Trail Association, all suggested getting to the city of Chester and heading north from there. So Bucks Lake and Beldon and Quincy were all potential stops to resupply, and we went around or through those when we drove up. So the sky on the drive up was pretty dramatic. There was smoke. The fire's massive. So it's actually on the trail. So going back and hiking those miles later is probably not going to happen anytime soon. But we're all safe out here. There's good information for us to use, and figure our way over this tree. Anyway, that's the scoop. Back on trail, and that's about it. Peace. We're in the Mount Shasta area, and yeah, this fire is nuts. It's gone from 20 to 40 to 60 to 100, and I think last I saw was about 140 something acres, and so it's really it's blocking out the sun, which is good. A little cooler out here today. Felt like it was in the 90s yesterday, but with the smoke kind of covering the sun, it's got kind of an overcast feel to the day. Looking ahead, freaking North Cal, man. Northern California. We got 100-degree temperatures forecasted for the next probably 2 weeks. So that's the scoop. That's the update. I think it's day 86, and We're past the halfway point, a ways back, and a couple more fires ahead. One in Klamath, on the California-Oregon border, and there's some crap going on up in Washington. So we're definitely not going to do the whole trail this year, unfortunately, but what are you gonna do, walk through a fire? That doesn't seem like a good idea. All right, that's the latest update. Back at you later. Peace. All right, day 90, Pacific Crest Trail. Chilling under a couple of trees here. I'm about 6 miles from Mount Shasta, the town, and we're gonna go in and resupply. Trying to get to the post office in time. I think they close this afternoon around 2. It's about 10, 11 o'clock. We got my buddy Graceland in the house. Taking shelter. It's raining. All right. We went from smoking heat to rain. All right, NorCal. All right, day 90 update. Got an early start today. Got on the trail around 6 because we're pushing to town today. So we're coming up soon to the Soda Springs Road and Interstate 5 intersection. So we're gonna go into Dunsmuir first and get a package. I think we're gonna end up doing something like 17 miles or something today into town. And we're gonna take a day off. It's been about, I think, 2 weeks since South Lake Tahoe, since I've taken a break off, taken a day off. So these old bones need to rest a little bit. And that's it, day 90, big day. All right, we're coming into the Mount Shasta area. Give you an idea where we're at. All right, peace.